everybody, welcome back to Clean Eating Kitchen, where I share real food recipes that make you feel great. And we're getting closer to summer, so I thought it would be really nice today to make a vegan mango ice cream. And I'm using coconut milk as the base. You only need 4 ingredients for this delicious dairy-free ice cream recipe. So let me show you exactly how to make it. So the first step in making this vegan ice cream recipe is to blend our frozen mango with coconut milk. Now I am using a can of full fat coconut milk that I'm going to add to my high-speed blender so we can blend it with the mango. Now I know a lot of people are going to ask me if you can use light coconut milk, and you can, but the ice cream will not be as rich as if you use the full fat coconut milk. And also sometimes people ask me if you can use almond milk or soy milk, and I would not recommend using almond milk, but you can use soy milk for this recipe. I personally don't eat that much soy, so I prefer using coconut milk. And so we're going to add this to the blender base. I'm gonna try not to spill it on myself. And as I mentioned, we only need 4 ingredients, so this is a super easy recipe. So here we go. Whoa, had a little splash, not too bad. And I've been making homemade ice cream, I think, for about 20 years now. I realized that I've had my ice cream maker since my bridal shower, so that was quite a few years ago. So, now you can actually make this using fresh mango if you have fresh mangoes, but I find fresh mangoes are a little hard to find, so I prefer to use organic mango chunks, which are really easy to find at most grocery stores. Now, if you use fresh mango, then you need to make sure you chill your coconut milk, but because we're using frozen mango, I'm just using a can of coconut milk that was at room temperature. So I'm actually going to use my hands here so the coconut milk doesn't splash on me. But I'm just adding this to the blender, and I have about 2 cups, and that would be the equivalent of about 2 fresh mango fruits. So I'm just going to add them in here. And I think you'll find that this recipe is so easy that you can really adapt it to whatever fruits you have on hand. For instance, you could use frozen cherries, would be amazing. You could use frozen strawberries. But again, today we're just making mango. I love mango. It is such a fresh and bright flavor. And one other interesting fact about mango is that it has soluble fiber. And not all fruits have soluble fiber, and that actually helps make the ice cream even creamier. And we're not using any dairy. So to sweeten the ice cream, I am using about 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Now you could go as low as about 1/4 cup, depending on how sweet you like your ice cream, but I'm using 1/2 cup. I do have a sweet tooth. And so I'm just gonna add the syrup to the blender. And you could use really whatever liquid sweetener you like, but I have maple syrup on hand, and I think it's a really nice sweetener for this homemade ice cream. And then the last of this only 4 ingredient recipe is about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And of course, vanilla just always adds a nice little depth of flavor to sweet recipes. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop the lid on my high-speed blender, and you could make this using a regular blender, but your mango just might not get as fully blended as it will in a high-speed blender. So let's just blend this up. Okay, that took less than 30 seconds, and so it is all creamy. And so our ice cream is going to be really rich and creamy too. So after we've blended up the coconut milk mango mixture, I'm just gonna assemble my ice cream maker, and this is a Cuisinart brand ice cream yogurt maker, and I will link it below. You can get it on Amazon. It's only about 50 bucks, I think. And again, I've had mine for 20 years, so it is really a fantastic basic product. You do have to freeze the bowl of the ice cream maker for at least 24 hours because that is what is going to freeze the ice cream. And then it comes with this little, like a beater almost, or a mixer, and you'll see that that is what mixes up the ice cream and incorporates air and makes the ice cream fluffy and thick. So now all we have to do is pour our mixture into the ice cream maker. So once you pour the mixture into the ice cream maker, it's just going to need to blend for about 30 minutes. So I will put on the lid here, and I'm gonna let it run, and then we'll come back in 30 minutes and you'll see how thick and creamy it is. Okay, so we're back and it's been 30 minutes and the ice cream, wow, it looks so good. It is really thick. Look at this. So what I usually do is transfer the ice cream to a container, and I got these fun ice cream containers. I'm not sure what makes them special, but I got them online so I can use my spatula. This part is a little bit tricky. You can see it's all frozen onto the paddle here. And so what I'm going to do is hopefully not make a mess, but pour it into the ice cream holder container here. And this is completely frozen. So this is ready to serve right now. And because this ice cream has healthy fat with the coconut, it is not going to freeze. Whoa! Oh my God. It's not going to freeze too hard. It will be really thick and creamy. So you don't have to use this container, obviously. You can just use a freezer safe container to transfer your ice cream into. But this will keep for a while in the freezer. And I don't know if you've ever had the experience of making homemade ice cream and it freezes really, really hard. If that happens, it shouldn't, but then what you can do is just defrost the ice cream in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes before you serve it. But right now it is absolutely perfect. I'm going to taste a little bit. Oh wow. This is absolutely perfect. I know that you're going to love this recipe. I hope that you are doing well, and I will link to my other playlist of some of my other favorite vegan and gluten-free recipes, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.